Let's get some analysis now from Hatem Bazian. He's in Paris. He's a professor of Middle East cultures and languages at the University of California, Berkeley. Welcome to you, Professor. You hear sometimes a kind of a despondency between correspondents, guests, even presenters when we're talking about ceasefire discussions, because this is a bicycle that has been ridden so many times before. We've seen this show, and only once has it produced anything that resembled a real ceasefire, and that didn't last too long. Why would this time there be a ceasefire deal when it's failed so many times before?
Well, we're not sure whether there will be a deal at this time or not, but it seems that for Netanyahu and Israel, they're using this hope on and off again of ceasefire as a method of continuation of almost doing the genocide while putting out hope that there'll be something in the future of ending this conflict or this hostility. But we also are seeing that Netanyahu is attempting to get Trump to lean on the Knesset and to lean on the Israeli judiciary to clear the slate for Netanyahu. So in case or if eventually he agrees to a ceasefire, that he will not come back to face the many corruption charges that are awaiting him. So that's one track that we are seeing, where this ceasefire on and off again is used as a leverage. The second, which I also think Netanyahu is attempting to leverage the U.S. attack on Iran and the possibility of continuing confrontation with Iran, considering that Iran is stating, correctly so, that they're no longer going to cooperate with the International Atomic Agency, because all of their files and information was leaked, or at least is provided both to the United States and Israel. So in essence, Gaza is being used as a bargaining chip rather than actually ending the war and the genocide. That actually evidence shows that close to 400,000 have been already killed, considering that the Harvard research demonstrated that close to 377,000 are not accounted for in Gaza at this particular time. So that's what we are facing as we are looking and examining of what is occurring in this on and off ceasefire possibilities.
Since the war on Gaza began, Israel's opened up subsequent military fronts. It's attacked Syria, it's attacked Lebanon, it's attacked Iran. It feels like this is a much bigger picture battle plan that Israel's carrying out here. What is the ultimate goal?
Well, if we have taken Netanyahu's speech to the UN, he's after a new Middle East. And the question is, what type of new Middle East Netanyahu wants? And what he wants is that Israel will be the undisputed military hegemonic power in the region, that any power in the region that might have immediate or future challenge to Israel's supremacy will be dealt with either by a military operation that we're seeing in here, or urging the United States to use its power, or third is trying to bring them under the fold of the Abrahamic Accord. So what we're seeing is Israel seizing the opportunity of a weakened region, weakened by U.S. Invasion of Iraq, weakened by the war in Libya, in Yemen, Sudan, and so on, that it wants to leverage this moment to try to bring its imprint on the Middle East. I would say that while some of its operation and some of its efforts are bearing fruit, I think it might win the battle, but lose the long-term war for being considered a legitimate member of the region. I think increasingly, the general Middle Eastern public, the general region, and I would say the global sentiment against Israel have soured considerably. And Netanyahu is mixing between his personal ambition and his political vision that is really pushed by the Israeli right wing, messianic, millenarian, maybe supported by evangelicals in the US and so on. But this mixing of real politique and consideration of what's possible with this ambition. And I do think that it's heading to a major disaster down the line.
Hatem, thank you. My guest, Hatem Bazian, professor at the University of California, Berkeley.
Thank you.